Hello, welcome to the Trading Success Show. What I'll be doing today is talking about Finviz and how you can use Finviz to keep track of your stocks, to keep track of the stocks if you don't want to invest with real money, how you can keep track of these stocks, keep track of the patterns you're looking for, on a stock. So for example, say you have a stock that is actually on a support and you want to buy this stock. Okay, you don't want to use real money, you want to buy this stock and see what this strategy is going to do for you, and see maybe in the next week or two if this strategy works best for you. You can use Finviz. All you need to do is to go in, you register for it, sign up for it, and it is free. It is absolutely free. So all you need to do after signing, and then you can create what I call the portfolio. You can go into the portfolio section and create your visual stocks, these stocks that you'll be tracking. You want to hold them for a couple of weeks, a week or two, just to see how they are trading based on your strategy. Based on your strategy, you don't really need real cash, real money to jump into the market. You want to test all this strategy, you want to buy at this particular price or at the market close or whatever you want to do. It will help you. It will give you the opportunity to understand that, okay, yes, every time I buy in the support zone, I end up making profit as the stocks move higher. What happens if I buy right now not knowing that I'm buying at the resistance? Guess what will happen? The stock will drop down. So you want to use this site, you want to use this website to understand more on your strategy. Okay? You want to use the site to understand more. So I will give you an idea. Okay? And the idea is going to be what I created. I created this portfolio, I think it was on the 9th of February or so. And the portfolio has been doing great. What I did when the market was actually dropping, I decided to pick up some shares right around here when the market did drop. And I went into Finviz, okay? And I went to the screener and looked for stocks that are actually at the lows, the new lows for that day. And I was able to capitalize, by buying some stocks. And I think they are doing good. We're going to look at it. But anyways, this is not a financial advice. Okay? These videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Because why? Investing is very, very risky. Okay? So this is my opinion. This is what I love to share, and I love to do it daily. Every day. Not that I post videos every day, but I love to share this with friends, and I love to talk about it with friends. I love to entertain them with, my trading strategy and how it has helped me, so far to make, thousands and thousands of dollars, this past years and past, I just love it. So now that we got that disclaimer out of the way, here's my portfolio. So I can show you the portfolio real quick. You log in, okay? It is free. You can subscribe if you want to, upgrade if you really want to, so that you can get real-time data. But, I'm just with the free one because I have my data from Thinkorswim. So, this is the portfolio I created few weeks ago. Okay, let's say a few weeks ago because I created it March 9th of 2021. And this is what the portfolio has now. As of last week, I think I was sitting around, $11,000 on the profit side. Okay, and what I did was I bought 100 shares of each stocks. 100 shares each. Okay, just to try this system. You don't need you actually don't need to buy 100 shares. You can just say, okay, this is my capital base. Maybe I have this $5,000. What do I need to do with this $5,000? I have this $100. What do I need to do with this $100? So you can use this method, you can use this means to say, okay, I want to buy 1 share, 2 shares, or 3 shares of these companies, etc., etc. And then you hold this for a couple of weeks and see what it does. And by doing so, you will know that the stock is either going to do good or is going to do bad. Okay, now if you can see, look at what the market value is on these stocks right now. Okay, so right now I'm up $7,000 on this stock, and just this month so far. Okay, and I bought it at a different price range. Look at it, it's like 3.2, and right now we have $4. Look at this one. I bought it at what, 124.15, and it's at 160.36. Okay, and so it does help you to understand, what is going. Look at that. When the market started pulling back up, I was looking for stocks that are down, and then boom, we push higher. Okay, and you can as well manage this portfolio. You don't really need to just buy it and hold it. You can decide, you can sell a quarter of a size, a half of a size of your position. You don't need to hold it forever. Okay, so that is how I keep track of my trades. That is how I look for, to test different strategies, different patterns of, stocks. Now let's go ahead and create one so that you can see how it is done. Okay, now you can go and say, okay, create. On the portfolio side, you come in on Finviz, on the portfolio, you click on create new portfolio. Now you have this section. What are you gonna do? You pick those of your favorite stocks. Let's assume you buying the stocks maybe during the day or maybe at the market close. But for today, right now, we're gonna use the market close. Okay, now let's say we have different stocks. Let's say WORX. This is one of the stocks. You just keep typing whatever stocks you want. VISL, Tillery, TLRY. Let's say maybe Walmart. Let's say another TBLT. Let's say GNUS. Let's say CHK. Oh, that's the one I profited off the other day. SCPS. Let's say VTVT. And let's also go into HOFV. Okay, so you type in every details, everything, and you're buying. You're not selling short or anything. We're just buying at this point, and we are creating this portfolio today. Okay, because we can use on Friday, which the market closed on Friday, but I'm just creating this today. Based on my analysis, and say, what if I get in this trade today? What is gonna happen? Okay, so now I want to go with the same pattern, 100 shares of each. You can go 5 shares, 10 shares. You can go 100 shares. You can say, okay, maybe 1,000 shares. Depend on your account size. Okay, that's how you're gonna do it. Okay, depend on your account size. You can say, okay, maybe 2,000. Now let us get the price as of Friday close. No, get to this price, and we just click this and get the price for each stock. Okay, get the price for each stock. You can clear the roll. If you don't want HOFV, you can clear the roll and put in, say, you can put something else and say, okay, let me go ahead and put MARK. All right, and you just say, okay, maybe I need 15. I can buy, let's see what the price is. Okay, maybe $2.56. Maybe I can buy 1,000 shares, with the money I have that I need to test this strategy. Okay, now that you have everything, we can do something, and what we need to do is to save it. Okay, save it. So click save. Now there's something wrong. It says enter portfolio name. Okay, now I can say let's say the stock breakout, or stock is breaking out, or let's say breaking out, okay, or you can say about to break out. All right, because you're looking at the chart and say, oh, I like the way the chart is set up, and I think let me start trading this pattern, and then you go in and create this. So it's 2021. All right, now you save it. Now you have 10 stocks, and these are the stocks you're going to be monitoring and watching for the coming week or two. Now let me introduce you to this. Look at the gain. The gain, there's nothing in the gain, and there's nothing in the percentage gain area, okay? And the change for the previous day was this. We're not concerned about this. We're concerned about this right now because we're buying the stock as at a Friday close, okay? So now by Monday close, or by Tuesday, or even during the market hours, you can come in and look at what is going on, how much you've gained by buying this at this price. Okay, so it is very important. Now look at the total cost is what? 18,000. Okay, you can say, oh no, I don't have $18,000 to spend on something like this. Okay, now you can go back and edit it. Okay, you can say, okay, maybe Walmart is too pricey and stuff like that. You can say, okay, even if you decide to go with Walmart, that's fine. You can say, okay, let me take 10 shares of Walmart, and you save it. Now we're back to $6,000. Okay, and say, okay, so you can do your calculation based on what you want, what you like, and the things you want to do. Okay, you can also open a scanner for it. Okay, you can also open a scanner to show you what's going on with your stocks, the ones you've picked, the ones you choose. Okay, and this is the scanner for it. You can say, okay, let me look at the chart. These are the chart. This is the way it looks. Okay, and say, okay, I think this is setting up really good. Walmart is too, extended to the downside. I'm expecting a pullback higher. This is about to break out from where? Break out from the 50. What is Tellery doing? Tellery is actually holding a nice spot at the 50 SMA. Okay, now what is this one? Oh man, GNUS is consolidating for so long. It's been consolidating since August. I think there's potential for a move higher, but though maybe the float is high. Let's look at the float. You click on it, look at the consolidation. This is beautiful. Now, oh yeah, you see, so we have 237 million float. Okay, so meaning, it's going to take a while for it to really bounce. But when it gets going and people start buying, we will just keep going. All right. So now you can go back to your list and say, okay, let me look at something else. You go back to your portfolio. You can see your initial portfolio, but when you can click on it and go back to about to break out, now you're back to this area. And all these your stocks, they actually have news. Okay, they have news. You can read the news. If you don't want to go, dive deep into what is going on with the company or something. At the same time too, you can delete the portfolio if you want to delete it. You can create an alert, but I think with the alert you have to subscribe to the system. Okay, you can create a new one. You can view. You can do all sort of great things about this system here. It helps you to keep track of your portfolio. It helps you to understand what is going on with the stocks and all that. Okay, so with that being said, this is the stock, this is my portfolio, and this is what I'll be keeping track of from today and the next week or two, and I will pull up this portfolio and we'll see how we're doing, which direction the stocks may have headed, and how much we make if we had to use real money. Okay, so thank you very much, and I hope you enjoyed this section, and look forward to creating another video to help you and me, myself, everyone understand the stock market and how you can treat the stock market without even using real money, because you need to know what is going on in the market. You want to know how to buy and to sell a stock. You want to know how, you want to be able to trade without, having to put in real money. You want to understand the process first before you start digging in and buying stocks. Have you a good day, and peace.